Dive into the world of cells, your ultimate guide to plant and animal cells. Remember our last chat about cells? You learned about their tiny shapes and sizes, and even the difference between unicellular and multicellular organisms. Did you know onion cells look almost like tiny rectangles? While cheek cells are more like irregular puzzle pieces. Let's add a few cool examples. Allodia leaf cells are rectangular and packed with chloroplasts. Human red blood cells are biconcave and have no nucleus, and amoebas are shapeshifters with their irregular, unicellular forms. Wondering how we actually see these tiny cells? Most of the time, it's through a compound microscope where you spot cell walls, cytoplasm, nuclei, and more. But here's the kicker. Electron microscopes reveal ultra-fine details you won't catch otherwise, unlocking whole new worlds inside each cell. Scientists don't just look, they draw, photograph, and build models of cells to study their amazing complexities up close. Say hello to the typical cell model, your blueprint to compare any plant or animal cell you study. Notice that chloroplasts are special guests in plant cells, mainly green leaf cells, but absent in many others. So not all organelles appear everywhere. Look closely at the plant and animal cell diagrams. What do they share? Which parts show up only in plants? Starting with the cell membrane, it's the flexible protective skin for animal cells, while plant cells get an extra tough layer, the cell wall. Want to see a cell membrane in action? Try this cool activity with a Rio leaf peel. Observe it under a microscope with and without salt solution. Here's what happens. Salt draws water out, shrinking the cytoplasm and separating the flexible cell membrane from the sturdy cell wall. The cell membrane is your cell's bouncer. It's selectively permeable, letting only certain substances in or out, keeping the cell's balance just right. Now the cell wall, unique to plants, tough yet flexible, it helps the cell hold its shape and resist pressure from inside and outside. Next up, the nucleus, the control center, packed with genetic info, making sure the cell knows exactly what to do. Want to spot the nucleus yourself? Scrape a little cheek lining, stain it with methylene blue, and check under the microscope, those dark dots are nuclei. Be gentle. Scraping too hard can hurt your mouth. Spread the cells carefully and avoid air bubbles for the clearest view. Almost all eukaryotic cells have nuclei, except a few like red blood cells which lose theirs to make room for oxygen transport. Inside the nucleus, the nuclear membrane protects the genetic material, separating it from the rest of the cell's cytoplasm. Cells without a well-defined nucleus. Those are prokaryotic, like bacteria. They lack membrane-bound organelles but rock tiny ribosomes. Eukaryotic cells, on the other hand, come packed with organized nuclei and membrane-bound organelles, making them mini powerhouses. Speaking of organelles, cytoplasm is the jelly-like fluid filling your cell, where all the magic happens, housing mitochondria, ribosomes, and more. Remember protoplasm? It's the old name for cell content. Now we know life's real star is the well-organized cytoplasm, where organelles do their jobs. Let's zoom into some key players. Mitochondria, your cell's power plants, generating energy for everything you do. Next, plastids. Chloroplasts in plants absorb sunlight for photosynthesis, turning light into food, nature's solar panels. The endoplasmic reticulum, ER, is the cell's highway, transporting proteins and lipids. Rough ER sports ribosomes, smooth ER does without. Golgi apparatus acts like the cell's post office, packaging and shipping proteins exactly where they're needed. And don't forget lysosomes, the cell's cleanup crew, breaking down waste and recycling materials to keep things tidy. By now, you're seeing how cells are like tiny cities, with each organelle playing a vital role to keep life humming smoothly. So next time you peek under a microscope, remember, every cell is an intricate masterpiece, teeming with life and purpose. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like and share with your squad. Why keep the magic of cells a secret?